Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be sitting down and planning out the week in my Plum paper planner. So I wanted to continue kind of a different introduction to my videos, and that is showing you what sticker sheets I'm going to be using before I actually start using them in the planner. So graduation was actually today for our high schoolers. However, next week is my son's last week of school, and he's in 3rd grade. So I thought, with it being kind of the last week of school and him graduating, quote, 3rd grade, I would use PlannerKate's Anytime kit, and that is a graduation theme kit. So we have the sampler sheet that has the washi and this style of date headers. We have sheet B, which has more of like functional stickers. Sheet C, which has the full boxes. And then I did get both sheets 1 and 2, the journaling sheets in this kit. So that's what I kind of have to work with as the base. And then this planner is my 6-month weekly planner from Plum paper, and it is in the weekly overview. So here's a look at our current week, and then we're going to be planning out this week, which is the week of May 15th. So I have been loving these journaling stickers for the days of the week, and then you can still see the dates. And this background is kind of like a mustard color for May in the Plum paper modern colorway. So I think that's going to work perfectly with this kit because it looks pretty much gold. If you hold it next to these stickers, I think it's going to match just fine. So we're going to get these down, and these are off of the journaling sheet number 2. Now the thing with this layout is that Saturday and Sunday are split into 2 sections down here, which has been working out just fine. And then I need to go up here kind of off screen and get my dash labels out of my favorites binder. These are dash 104. And I've just been splitting this down the middle, and that's pretty easy to do because the page is already split in half at the bottom for Saturday and Sunday. So that just gives me a place that's kind of marked as the middle of the page, and I don't have to measure or eyeball it and have it be completely off. And then I have been using my little slice tool. Just makes a little bit cleaner of a cut than if I just use my ruler to tear the edge. So that's really the base. And then we're going to have to switch things up maybe just a little bit because I have been putting these larger, I think these were for like the compact vertical kits, over here for my sections, and I don't have that for this kit because it is an Anytime kit. So let's go through here. I think I really liked this torn washi down here, and we do have the torn washi on the journaling kit, so we could use that. I think we will. We'll use this mustard gold with the white little polka dots. It covers up a little bit of the note section down here, but that's okay. And then let's look back here at how I was doing things. I think I was doing like mainly a to-do list over here, kind of timed appointments for work on the right. So we'll go ahead and start with work appointments over here. I don't have too many since this is the last week of school, and I think I'll just use these little paint swipes here. And my first one is a Zoom call. And that will be on Monday. And then we'll use another one for Thursday. And that will be, I think, my last IEP meeting of the year. Now, the other thing that we have for school, look, I did this wrong. I'm thinking, because I'm thinking back to how I booked things. I think that this is on Wednesday because we were the parent and I were talking, we're going to avoid Thursday because that is fun day. And it'll be chaos because all the kids are going everywhere to different stations. So we will use something else. So since it's a longer part of the day, let's see what a full box would look like over here. And we'll do this black and gold stripe sticker. We'll now I've been watching people, Bitley Ditley has plans or house plans. I'll link her channel. I've been watching a lot of her videos and she does a lot of layering or overlapping of stickers. And I just love how she does that. So I've been trying to kind of incorporate things like that and not worry about when boxes go over, you know, like into this Wednesday or down into this Friday section. And then we'll use this black rectangle dash. We'll put that down here. Now, the other thing I was thinking about, so I don't think I've used a weekend banner in this layout before. So if I pulled this one, which is kind of a simple style off of this Anytime kit, where could we put this? Like, this might be cute to overlap like this. Yep, we're gonna go with that because Friday, Saturday, Sunday is all kind of weekend area for me. So I think that's it as far as school stuff goes. And then I do need to make a reminder, so these arrows are perfect, that we do not have Taekwondo practice this week. I'm going to use this mustard colored one. I should have written on this before I pulled it up. We'll put no Taekwondo. And if you've been watching, I have been talking about how my son was testing for his black belt, and I am so happy to tell you he passed his rank promotion, so I officially have a black belt son. He's worked so hard for that, and we are super proud. So we'll put that down over here on Monday. And since it's the last week of school, it's kind of nice. It's going to be crazy busy that we have this week off of practices as well. So I'm going to look back here. This is actually the pocket that launched with this Erin Condren launch. And I've been liking it because it has this little tab and you can store papers, but it has our end of school countdown on it. And that's what I was going to use those stickers for that I mentioned. So we have several things for this week. So Monday is Earth Day. So nothing special for me to do, like as far as dress up or sending anything. They're just going to clean up around the school grounds. Let's see. Tuesday is donation day, and I will need to do something for that. They're collecting canned goods for the local pantry, so we'll have that. And then we have compliment day. And I know they have these little compliment cards sitting out for all of us to use. And then we have fun day, or backyard bash. I like the name of that, backyard bash. And then Friday is away we go. We will be done. So this will go on Monday. And again, I don't mind the layering of those up there at the top. Okay, so we have that down. Then let's think of church stuff. We do have a few things going on this week, and I think I'll just use these time labels for that. So Wednesday, we'll have a small group. We'll have another small group on Sunday morning, and then our church sermon at 9:30, and that's a little bit longer, so I'll use this larger appointment label for that. And then we do have a board meeting, so I'll use maybe this checkbox, because that means I'll have documents and stuff that I need to get prepped for that. So we'll put this over here, and then these two will go on Sunday. And if I do this, I'll put this over here, I think. That way, if I have a to-do list, I have half of this column or this section to make my to-do list in. Now let's look at this half of the page. So we have the washi down. I've been using this section up here as like my priorities for the week, the top 3 things that I have to get done. And I don't have any of these little mini flags. I think I used those both weeks, yep. But I do have these dots. So I think I'll grab my tweezers and get 3 of those put down. It's not much different as far as color goes, but just, you know, looks a little bit different than just using the printed dot on the planner. Okay, so we have that section, and then this next section I was using for PTO, so I might skip that for right now and go down to this section, which I've been using for content. And I need to decide how I'm going to label those. I just really like the look of these longer labels, so I did just pull out my compact vertical disc album to see if I have anything that would match closely that I could use. Let's see, let's go back to this PK color section. I guess I could use these and use the 2 black ones would be fine. So I'm going to label this one content. We'll put that here. And then how have I been labeling this one? Just a to-do list. That's what I thought. Do a to-do list. On this section up here, and then I've been adding a tracker on this. Now this could end up looking not how I envision it, but we're going to give it a go. So I'm going to use a dash label where I can put my habit down, and then under that, because the shading on the page is kind of a mustard color, these white ones should show up fairly well, these white circles. And we'll do Monday, Tuesday. Might not do all 7. Let's see how 5 look, and we'll just take the weekend off, which kind of happens sometimes with cleaning. Like, this is probably going to be my make beds tracker. So on the weekend, sometimes that doesn't happen. I try to, but if I'm not going to make my bed, it's typically on the weekends. And then we'll have room for one more, which will probably be tidy the kitchen. And again, we'll just put down 5 of those white circles. And I think that looks fine. It kind of looks how I envisioned it. Sometimes I don't envision things well. I have to actually just put the sticker down, see what it looks like. Then if I don't like it, I can pull it up, because all of these from PlannerKate are removable. Let's go ahead and write in those habits. So this first one, like I said, is to make the beds. And this one will be kitchen. And then over here for content, I typically do a Monday and Thursday video, and then sometimes a Saturday video. So Monday's video is a monthly plan with me. It's actually in this specific planner. And then Thursday will be this weekly plan with me. And then Saturday's video will be the travel bonus kit from Coco Daisy. All right, let's focus a little bit on this to-do list. So this takes me throughout the whole week, and what I like to do is just look back at the past few weeks to make sure that I have everything done or what I need to carry over. So payroll carried over and got finished. Village bill carried over and got finished. So this is done. And then close all files, that did not happen. That's for work, so that really needs to happen this week if I can make it happen. That way I'm not working a lot of days past the end of school. And then this happened, so I can mark it off, and our windows were installed as well. So we have that. I did check the open files, and I do not have an agenda for 5/21. So that will be a priority for the week for sure. That's for our board meeting that we had planned for Sunday. And then we also need the treasurer's report for sorority. And then for PTO, we need to file our tax extension. And then let's think about anything else that needs to happen in the week. I put down on Monday we have a sorority meeting. We'll use a black appointment label for that. And then I think what I really want to do, so I'm looking through this, is a PTO overview. I just took over as treasurer and I just want to see like what are the typical fundraisers we do, how much they make during each month of the year, and then how we've been dispersing money or reimbursing teachers for things, just so I have a plan going in to next school year on what that needs to look like. So that's going to take me some time to kind of go over our financials and get a game plan for that. I do want to set up my summer planner. I have been cleaning my craft room and I pulled some other size traveler's notebooks off the shelf. I don't know if I'll switch out of my standard size into a pocket or something smaller for summer, but I've just been kind of toying around with some different ideas, but I want to get that set up so that it's ready for June and July. And then as far as content goes, I do want to share a Crefective paper post. Those are the inserts that I've been using in my traveler's notebook, and seeing my summer planner, that kind of made me think that I need to do that as well. I do want to clean my office. I also need to do our game closet. Since we don't have Taekwondo, maybe I can get my butt in gear and get a few things done after work in the evening time. And then I did purchase some plants for outside, so I need to do that, get those in the ground. And we have mulch, so I need to get the mulch put down. So quite a few things that I would like to do. And then here, I think I'm going to use this for cleaning this week, specifically like outside of this. I typically do a zone cleaning, and I need to get back on track with that. So let's see if this is close enough. This gold, I think it looks fine. It's not an exact match to the kit, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. And we will start with Zone 6 this week, which is extras. So I consider extras my office and my son's room. So we'll do the windows, dust, wash sheets for my son's room, vacuum, we'll do what I call toys away. See if he will part with anything and do some donations. Sometimes he's better about that, getting rid of toys he doesn't use if he can resell them or donate them somewhere. So I will ask my son about that to make room in his closet. And I think that's it for Zone 6. Okay. So here is a look at the week set up. Let me just check. I always forget things. Let's just check that I don't have anything down that I'm missing. I don't think so. So that is just like a general overview for the week, which is what I love this weekly overview for, because it has room to have your appointments, but it also has space on the other side just to make lists of things that you need. So you could, since these are unlabeled, you can, you know, change those weekly if you need to, which is kind of what I've done here, because the first week I used this for sorority, and then I used it for PTO, and then this week will be zone cleaning. So I like the freedom that this gives, but it still has a little bit of structure, which I need. Like, I don't do well if it's just a blank notes page. A lot of people are bullet journalers and can create their own spreads. I don't like that much freedom, but I do like a little bit of structure. But I don't want you to have to tell me every little thing. Like, if these were labeled, that would be too much because I change my mind frequently. So there it is, weekly overview with the PlannerKate Anytime Graduation Kit. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me, and I hope to see you back on my next video.